Robert Puleston was a brother-in-law and supporter of Owain Glyndŵr. At the time of his rebellion against King Henry IV of England in the early 15th century and afterwards, lineage. He was from a well-established Welsh marcher family. Pulestons had settled during the reign of King Henry III in Newport, Shropshire, initially in Puleston village and manor, from where they derived the surname, as Sir Roger de Puleston established himself at Emerald in Malesaisne, and was appointed the first High Sheriff of Anglesey by King Edward I of England in 1293. His first task there was to impose the new English taxes. That unsurprisingly led to the revolt of Madog ap Llywelyn, at the height of which the Welsh mob seized the sheriff and hanged him following a raid on Carnarvon Borough. Another Puleston, Richard de Puleston, was at this time King Edward's High Sheriff of Carnarvonshire and had been appointed the same date as Sir Roger, so is very likely to have been a close relation, probably a brother. Career. Robert Puleston was son of Richard Puleston. He was a witness in the Scrope v. Grosvenor trial at Chester in 1386, alongside another witness, Owain Glyndŵr. This trial was to settle a dispute between Sir Richard le Scrope of Bolton and Sir Robert Grosvenor of Hume concerning ownership of a coat of arms. During King Richard II's military campaign in Scotland in 1385, 3 knights had borne the same coat of arms. Also involved was Carmino of Cornwall. The court was presided over by the Duke of Gloucester as Constable of England, who also adjudicate on the evidence presented by each party and their many witnesses. The trial was to run for 5 years. Glyndŵr gave evidence on behalf of Grosvenor, saying he had seen Grosvenor bear the arms and that in the counties of Flintshire, Chester and Denbighshire they were accepted as being his rightfully. Glyndŵr's younger brother Tudur also testified to this, as did Puleston. However, eventually Scrope won. Puleston later took part in Glyndŵr's rebellion, and his extensive lands in the county of Chester, in Shropshire, and Flintshire were declared forfeit before 1401. However, as part of the programme of royal pardons meted out by the new King Henry V, he received his old lands back, restored to him after the rebellion had petered out around 1415. Marriage and issue. Robert Puleston married Owain Glyndŵr's younger sister, Lowry. They had a son called John Puleston, whose will was proved in 1444. He married Angarad, a daughter of Griffith Handmer, of the same family as Owain Glyndŵr's wife, Margaret Handmer. Angarad was a granddaughter of Grom fap Tudor of Anglesey. Another son, Roger Puleston, who was a staunch ally of Jasper Tudor, Earl of Pembroke, holding Denby Castle as deputy constable to Jasper Tudor in 1460 and 1461.